Right, going live. And welcome to the Carrie Show, guys. We're live. Let me fix the thing so you can see the shirt better. I guess we give this to work. Keep calm and glue on. That's a Dr. Glue On shirt. He's a mostly Sims streamer on all the social medias. He's not as big as some people, but he's bigger than my channel is. I think, pretty sure. And then I think he goes live on like everything all at the same time. I might figure out how to do that because like I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. I may eventually go to um, Threads and what's the other one? TikTok. I have a TikTok, but I don't use it as the stream on. But I have an account on TikTok. So today we were going to talk about the Jesus calling, and we were going to talk about what happened yesterday at church. And I'm doing better mentally and spiritually. Physically, I'm still having some pain. This bothering me. So we're gonna get the blood work up, I guess, back tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I get to see the doctor. So, and I see my therapist for the first time, the mental health therapist for the first time tomorrow, the new one. And so other than that, and I see my new psychiatrist, I think coming up in a couple weeks, the 19th, something like that. So that's coming up, and the anniversary things will still be coming up. And so we're just gonna do a shorter stream. And then, like I say, I need to stream on all the other networks because that's what God has led me to do is to stream the Jesus Calling on everything. We'll talk a little bit about church. I can maybe put the links after we get done, like, or somebody can link. Actually, no, somebody can't link. Joey, are you not a mod anymore? Did I unmod you the other day? What happened with Joey? Did he like lose his mod? All right, let Joey be a moderator because he's one of the OGs. I think I just took him out of his moderation the other day. So yeah, we don't. Joey's been around a long time, so Joey, you can stay modding. And then there's just like eventually I'm gonna have a list of rules like before. But basically it's basic decency, treat others how you would want to be treated, like the golden rule. If you come on a panel, I really don't want like cursing and all that on my channel. Same thing in the chat. I don't want like a lot of cursing. I will handle one curse word here and there from each person, but I don't want it like spamming the chat or anything like that. So basically PG-13 to somewhat PG stream. Same thing with video games in the future. I'm not going to probably play too many R-rated games. If I do, I'm not going to stream them. Um, so we'll see what happens with that. And I may get rid of some of the old streams and some of the old things that I think are not appropriate for my channel going forward. We talked about that the other day, but it's going to take me a long time to get through all of them. And other than that, I'm just going forward with my life, going forward with what my purpose is, which is to help people. You guys might have noticed the post that I posted on um, Facebook. I couldn't. Did I figure out X or Facebook and Twitter? I couldn't figure out the Instagram one. I will eventually try to figure it out, or just go back and forth. And like if I do one on one, then maybe some of the other people will see it. And Instagram is like my lowest, anyways, because I hardly am ever on Instagram or post anything on Instagram. So we'll see how that goes. And anything that's like a missing child, missing veteran. I think I posted on a couple of things are on this stuff. Maybe I don't know the missing veteran stuff. Um, Anything that has to do with abuse or trauma, and they think there's more victims out there. I'll try to help the police do that. I'm not just an advocate for the police. It's like God is telling me that I can help people. And same thing with fostering dogs. Donate some money to the shelters. Not a lot of money because I don't make a lot of money. But my YouTube checks going forward are going to go 15% to that Max Mission that does all the special needs dogs, 15% to my church, and 5% to three other organizations that deal with dogs at the animal shelter. And then there's another one in Sykeston, and Dexter and Kate Gerardo. So those three, and then after that, then I get the rest of it. For since it's coming up my birthday, I may put some of it back. What do you mean 2005? I don't know what you said 2005 for. Oh, did I get it wrong? Like, let me see. Did I put 2005? Let me check my phone. I can edit it. It's supposed to be 2025. I must have like clicked a button wrong or something. Give me a second here, and should be able to edit it on my phone. Yeah, thank you for telling me that, Joey. All right, edit. Well, okay, let me see if I can click on it and see if I can edit it. Where's the edit button? Can't find the edit button. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I gonna have to go to the studio to do this? There's, all right, I'm trying. Yeah, well, I mean, the book is like older, but I don't know if it's from 2005. But I was trying to put today's date on this, so I don't know how do I go through and edit this. And there's settings here. Well, that doesn't help me. Okay, well, I used to know how to edit this stuff. It says play next, save to watch, save to play this, download or share. It doesn't say anything about editing. Well, let's go to YouTube Studio and see if we can go from there because it's not helping me. It's putting me off track. Yeah, I had this for the MLB the show like a while back. I don't know what this hat is. Let me find where is the stupid little thing. There it is. And then I can charge his phone as well. Well, it's only gonna let me post it and do stuff. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me do anything. I don't know how to go through and edit it once I'm live. Oh, does it say edit right here? Okay, here's the edit button right in front of my face. Okay, so that should be 2025. Save. Hey, Elizabeth or Lizzie. Somebody's, well, I can get back to them in a minute. I woke up with my legs and stuff hurting, and they were hurting a little bit last night. So I don't know what keeps causing that. But I'm walking better than I was, and physically, I feel like okay. I'm not 100%, of course, and I'm going to eventually start going back to physical therapy, so that should help. I've got all my exercises that they started, and I did some of them at church yesterday, so I could just be sore from maybe overdoing it or trying to do all that. I didn't do all the exercises, but I did some. Well, so like my upper body feels fine. I'm not having pain like my shoulders and stuff like I was. My knees are hurting me off and on, but the things are like it's mostly my right calf, and I don't know why it keeps doing that and like keeps tightening up. I did just try a tennis ball a while ago, so hopefully that works. Um, yeah, I think it's like they're just yeah, and it's still part of the Syndalta syndrome. So until that all calms down, um, I got about 2 hours, and then I got to take my medicine again. Maybe eat something else or find something. Maybe get out and go for a ride or something in the car and get out the house. I mean, I used to like being like in the house all the time, but like it's really bad for your mental health when you're in the house like 24/7. The only time I was leaving to go to a doctor or go get food, and then mom does most of my errands and all that kind of stuff for me because she gets transportation or something to help take care of me. So, and then my worker and my nurse were here today, and I have been trying to do some of my pills myself. And so I'm like, can you like help me with this with my nurse? And I'm like, since then, any other ones that they've added in the past couple of years, I've been doing on my own, and it's like been overwhelming. And then the doctor added four medicines. Yep, I'm back to streaming. I'm gonna try to do this every day. Sometimes I may just do a 3-minute video, just read the Jesus Calling and do that. Yeah, I got this hat, and it actually matches the shirt a little bit with the writing and stuff. The shirt, it's there's a guy he goes by Doctor Gluon, and he does streams with like all kinds of different games. But he does a lot of and he does drawings and singing and I don't know, like he was on Twitch and then like he's also on YouTube. He also streams on X and Facebook, I think, and Instagram all at the same time. He streams on all those all at the same and TikTok and stuff. Yeah, I tried to do that with the tennis ball. That's what the tennis balls and stuff are for. Um, so I did that both legs in the spots that's hurting, and that's what my therapist also suggested. She has to do her neck and shoulders every day. So with her, well, my old therapist, she's kind of retired now, so I'm only trying to reach out to her if I need to. But I got the demon out. What was it? Yesterday morning at one of the services. I've been watching all the services again off and on, and you can kind of see in the one service I'm over to like the left side of the video, and he touches me with the oil and I go down. So yes, most of the stuff like that, I have to be very careful with all that kind of stuff. So no more somersaults, no more elbow drops. Yeah. Well, I've been in 12 car accidents, so my body's already messed up as it is. Nobody's coming toward me, and so I got pretty scared of it. I'd already seen it before. The first time I was on my mindfulness thing with my therapist over the phone, and he like just appeared in like one of the mindfulness exercises. Some people are saying he may be the Hat Man, but I don't really know exactly his title or who he is. And because he doesn't have a face, he can't probably speak. He doesn't have a face, so how is he going to speak to me? Well, I mean, there's a list of things I can try for the pain. I've tried some. So let's go over here and look at this. What is this? Things to do, possible side effects. Okay. There's my other list of medicines. There's this, and okay, that's kind of my list of symptoms. All right, we're getting to the list now. I got a list of like 13 things I can try, and then I've got my discharge papers from the ER here. And then I went to urgent care on Friday, and everything like COVID and all that was negative. So yes, I can try the PC exercises. Also, there's PC exercises on YouTube for your back. This is back, low back, neck, legs, arms, hands, and feet. And there's something else here that I don't know what that means that I put down. Magnesium. I think it's like Dr. Till's magnesium, like in the bag, like with Epsom salts. My mom got me some. The Mucinex, but see, I have the high blood pressure, so I didn't think I was supposed to be able to take Mucinex. So the doctor at the urgent care gave me some kind of thing that's supposed to help high blood pressure, not make your blood pressure go up. And my blood pressure was down. So if I started, maybe some of the Mucinex and other things I was taking was raising my blood pressure, or was stress and everything else. And that was the Mucinex and the other one. There's a massage tool, and I have a massager thing, but I just didn't think I could move my arms and legs to be able to do the massager. So I have a chair massager, and I can put it on the different spots, but it also has heat. But it's one of those you add to the chair, so you can move it around though, and I can try my knees and my legs. Well, yeah, I mean, when you got a demon, you got things going on. It was my dad's death anniversary of the first year he died since he died. There was stuff going on with my brother and my sister. So I mean, there was a lot of they're my half brother and sister, but there was stuff going on with the family. And then I don't know, I was just really stressed out about all that stuff. So yeah, massager tool. I said I have one in my room, and there's also the chair massager. And like I say, sometimes I read my writing. Let's see. And what does the rest of it say? Yeah, I can do that one. Basically, there's like three things that I can cause some of these issues as well, like with food. One of them is potatoes. I was eating a lot of potato chips. So you stop them for 2 months, and then you slowly add them back in, and you observe what your pain levels are. Also, tomatoes are like pizza sauce, and also bell peppers. So everything on my pizza has to be Alfredo or no sauce, or like dip it in Alfredo, or dip it in some kind of cheese sauce or something. I like nacho cheese sauce, but I don't know if I want that on pizza. That might taste good though, like a nacho cheese sauce. They have some kind of a cheese sauce sometimes at Little Caesars with the pretzel crust, and they have that cheese sauce with the bacon and cheese puffs or whatever it is. Go get a massage, like an actual massage. And I had some stuff set up, but then I got no. I can eat pizza. I just can't have actual pizza sauce, like the red sauce. I can have any white sauce I want, but I can't have the red sauce at least for the 2 months. And then when we can try it, but you have to do one at a time. So no, I can eat pizza. I have to take a lot of the grease off of it, but I can eat pizza. Bath. Use extra Epsom salt in the bathtub a lot. And it's like I never did really get an amount, but she says lots of it. Stay hydrated. That's another thing too, because I was like freaking out with the mental stuff. I don't know if I got hydrated enough, and that could be like so what's causing all these like crampings and stuff. And so calming down is good. The dizziness and stuff is a little better because my blood pressure is down. A softball and a tennis ball. The softball is kind of hard. It's for it to be a softball, but it was a cheap one, so we may have to get another softball in the future. But the softball covers more of an area. And then like I've been having some pain in my low back, but nothing like too bad. Like it's not like horrible, horrible pain. And that's for the massage and something else. Okay. Um, roll it around. I think it says, I can't read with the rest. That's too small to read. And I got back and shoulders because she uses on her back and shoulders. Okay, that's what she says. Uh, pers- projecting. Maybe that's projecting something gratitude. Like you make a list of like things that you're thankful for. And I did get out my journals. This is one they gave me from the crisis center um, when I had that thing happen. And then I found this other journal, and it says "Be happy," and this was with all my stuff, and I've barely used it. So I've got like 4 pages. I have little doodles and stuff in here too, which is cool. Like little things that I made, like little flowers. It's kind of cool. And there's just certain things that that I did use it, but I didn't use a lot of it. So I just got plenty like journal. Like if I just take like what one thing that I'm grateful for every day and just write it down. Yeah, so that'd be cool. I don't usually like to journal, and that's one thing they haven't been able to give me in the past. And then I have all my paperwork over here and paperwork that I've received from them. So it's possible I go back into group therapy again to kind of calm my mind and stuff. But I've let go. When I went to church, like the Sunday morning, I got the demon cast out. Sunday night was mostly about letting go of everything and just letting God take control, just putting it all out there and being better for God. So I did that, and I just felt peace, and I felt peace earlier after the demon got cast out. When we came home Sunday afternoon from church, we like drove through and got food and came home. The house was so much peaceful. It was like evil. There was like evil in the house, and like anger, and like I mean, we would just argue with each other constantly, or she would always make me mad, or I would make her mad. And I tried to explain things to her, and then she would be mad, and then I just explain things to me, and then I would be mad. And I tried just to like get her to lower caffeine because she would complain every time I woke her up. So it was just the evilness in the house. I don't know if she ever felt the demon presence or seen it, but I think I can tell you, I know she felt the negative energy. And after it was in my room, like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, it was hovering over here in this corner. I would say over here, and like going up to the ceiling, and then started slowly coming back over here. And here's my bed where I'm at. So I'm like, no, I don't want that to happen today. And that is very scary because I've already seen him once in like a thing, but I had somebody there to help me. Mom was over there sleeping. I'm like, Mom. I went to her room. I was like, I didn't even go back in my room. I was like about to ask her to let me sleep with her, or I could maybe slept on the couch or my recliner or something, but no, that was not fun. And so the softball and then practicing gratitude. Also, gentle, loving motions with like a yoga or Tai Chi, like beginner. Even if we've done 5 minute yoga, like in her office before, just take 5 minutes and just do a little bit of yoga, a little bit more Tai Chi, like the beginner stuff to release stress and stuff. Um, the fibromyalgia, that's I think the this other thing is fibro for like blowing into things. The creative mind, a creative mindfulness on some kind of an instrument, like a piano, like a guitar. And so I can't really play the piano that much right now because sometimes my hands will cramp up with like the pain. Like the pain in my shoulders will cause a little bit of tingliness all the way down to my fingers, and then my fingers will become numb, and then I can't hold anything or open things. Same thing with my legs. It'll be in my back or my hip area, and then it'll go all the way down to my knees and all the way down to my feet. And then sometimes my feet will go numb. So that's the fibromyalgia stuff. And is someone calling me? Oh, it's Domino's. Domino's has new Parmesan stuffed crust pizza today. Oh, that sounds good. As long as I can get it with like Alfredo, that would be really good. So they got a new pizza at Domino's. We may have to get it. I don't know about today, but we may have to get it and then try it. Jimmy Johnson is retiring from Fox NFL coverage. Okay, I get a thing here on Facebook for someone. So like I canceled for physical therapy because I couldn't even hardly walk with a walker. Yeah, I understand. Some people would move. Some people do move. But if you get the demon away, like with what I had, and now I was supposed to have like 10 guardian angels. So I have 10 guardian angels watching over me, and slowly they've revealed who they are. Most of them are all family members. One of them was a friend that I knew from the place that I go for mental health. She was in one of my group therapy things, and then the last one, like it took forever to me to find out what the last one was. Like they would slowly show me little by little. Okay, it's both sets of your grandparents and my cousin. And so that's five. And then there was my uncle that died a couple years ago. And then my aunt that died a long time ago when I was younger, when we still lived in St. Louis. So this would have been before 2010. I think she died around 2007 or 8 or even before that. She was in a bad car accident. She didn't really get very much better. She eventually died. Or so, well, they actually, she got sent home. And then the daughter-in-law took care of her for a while, and then for a couple of years, and then she died. So there was a couple of years there where she was, kind of not able to do anything for herself. So there's her, and then did I, and then my dad. Did I say my dad yet? No. And my dad had both of his legs. Didn't have to be on a prosthetic or anything, and he's fine. My grandpa was standing. All these people are like happy and standing and everything they couldn't do before. They didn't show me heaven. I just got a glimpse in like this, like a room, or a glimpse of their faces and stuff like that, or in that they're standing or whatever. What was the next one? And then my friend from that I said that finishes her. Okay. There's one other one. Did I mention my uncle? Yeah, my other uncle. I may start again. So I had two sets of grandparents on both sides. And then there's my cousin. And then there's my dad. And then my friend from here in Missouri. And then my uncle. And then there's my aunts. I think that's at 9. And then the last one was really strange because I didn't expect it to be this person. But it showed that it was my brother or sister that died in the ectopic pregnancy that my mom had before I was born. So and they never told her if it was a boy or a girl. She suspected it was a boy because her pregnancy was different than the one with me, but they didn't tell me if it was a boy or girl either. Um, so that was really interesting that they're all up there and they're all my 10 guardian angels, and they've got a hedge of protection around me, and they wasn't going to let the demon hurt me. But the one day I woke up with a scratch on my neck, and that's what I think when my body was in such physical pain, I couldn't hardly walk because I had everything like in conflict with the angels and the demon. And when you have that much stress and energy, you literally have more pain. When you're having mental health crises, you're going to have more pain. So, and then I fell in the bathroom. And so I'm pretty, I was sore from that for a couple of days. And my ankle was sore. I have just this tiny little bruise under my toes where I hit the vent. And, my ankle is still slightly sore, but I'm seeing the doctor tomorrow. If it's still not really that swollen, then I don't think she can do x-rays or anything because it's been over a week. And it would seem like to be fine. Or I think it'll be a week Wednesday that I fell. Yeah, because it was Wednesday. So tomorrow is 6 days since I fell. And if it's not discolored and like 6 different colors, I ain't worried about it. My low back's still a little stiff from the fall. So, may have a little bit of a low back, muscle, thing will take like a couple weeks to 4 weeks to heal, maybe longer. But, I've got back issues anyway. So, because I kind of fell on my back, kind of twisted my knee a little bit, and then I hit my foot on the vent. And so, yeah, it wasn't fun falling, but, I've fallen before. I got back up, and my ankle was the worst of it. I felt like, so I'm like, when I got to the bathroom, I'm like, well, we need to put some ice everywhere. And then I had like a little scrape here where it tore the skin, and then one of my knuckles was bleeding. But I struggle all the time with dry skin as it is. So there's that. So the creative mindfulness, my mom bought me, I don't know if you guys remember these, but she bought me this and this. And she found these for $5 at Dollar General. I don't know if they have them at every Dollar General, but it's Mickey Mouse. And this is a little mini tamarine for kids. And the regular tamarine, I don't know how much it would weigh, so it would like bother my shoulders and stuff. And then there's like these colors. I guess they're pink and blue, or light blue, or green. That's like a mint green. And then I've got an orange. I guess it's orange. I'm not going to play them right now because my mom is. I'll do that, but I'm not going to play this right now because my mom's sleeping. And this is like a flute and a recorder in one. It looks more like the recorder to me, but they said it can also be like a flute. But maybe that's a new name for it because I had to play these in school, like in like fourth, fifth grade. They teach you that stuff. So yeah, they can actually be mindfulness instruments, and then it can help you. And they can also help when I'm doing acapellas. When I do acapellas, they can also help me. So that's all the different things that she said. Like I said, there's like 13 things, and then she says about the yoga and stuff. Actually, that's 14. 15 because creative mindfulness with any kind of instrument, it was 15. So these 15 things, I've done different ones. And then mom was at the store. She got me 3 tennis balls and the softball, and then these 2 lighted football. Well, it wasn't football, and the other is that basketball thing. And I'm gonna put it on my back right now for support. And then when I do my exercises, I have to do it as well. So let's see, let's put that over here where we had them. And it lights up. I don't have to have it lighted up every time, but it's a light up ball. It says by Flare light up ball. But when I put it on my back, yeah, they have the ad stuff now. So I mean, you can skip them if you want, or just play some of them and then skip a little bit. So I appreciate that, Negative. Thank you. So did I read today's lesson yet? No. I was going over the stuff from yesterday. And today's the third. I'm going to make sure I read the right one, not the other one. So I just have that ready for when we get started. Hi, Mr. Lantern. So we got negative, we got spooky. Yeah, I prefer to go to a professional. I mean, maybe Eddie will, but no, I prefer not to go to somebody I might know. I don't know what this is about. Is it that true? No, it's not true. Okay. Whatever Toru Adachi is saying, that he put a spell on you. No, I don't think Fierce could do that. Maybe you can reach out, collab with that chiropractor that pops people's back. Well, I have a chiropractor, so I missed my appointment last week because I was in so much pain. Yeah, he was like playing with one of his toys, and then he looked around. He's like, "What is that?" And he looks again, and he crawls under the chair and paws it out, and then plays with it for a little bit. Because yeah, I gave him a tennis ball. We thought we had one, but we every now and then we give some of the toys away. It's like workers that have dogs, or I'm thinking about washing a bunch of them and taking them to the Max Mission when I give them their donation for my check and stuff. So I can do that. And they said, anything like that, they would. That's fine. But we just need. Our water's messed up right now. It finally got back. They had to work. They worked on. They've been working on our water, and they're trying to like do the whole new system. And then all of a sudden, they were working on it, and they hit one of the main lines, and they screwed it all up again. And now we have like brown and yellow water again. So that's fun. We get to boil our water for I don't know 2 to 3 days. Hopefully, it won't take that long. Um, and I drink bottled water anyways. So, but we most of the bottles were dirty. So we have a whole bunch of bottled water outside in the other fridge. So yeah, we got to build up the stream stamina. I would say a good stream for me would be hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. Once I get past the 2 hours, I think it's a little too much on me mentally and physically. So I'm not going to do that every day. There's going to be days where I just do the 3 minute short, like here's the Jesus calling for today, and not even do the full video or a stream. But it depends on how my mood is. But I will try to get that done every day, even if I just come on here for 10 minutes and just do the 10-minute ones. Because like the ones with Cindy and all the other ones with other people, because it takes longer. Now, for like a big event like the 9-year anniversary, we're going to try to shoot for a 6 to 8 hour stream. Can I do 6 to 8 hours possibly? Once in a while, probably. But if I did that every week, then yeah, that would start getting to me and getting to my mental health and everything that I'm trying to avoid. Um, yeah, getting leg massage. I can get one of those. There's a massage place um, that is like a haircut salon and all of that all in one. And I can think about getting like an hour. She said 30 minutes wouldn't really do it much because she can't focus on specific areas in 30 minutes. So I will try when I have maybe my birthday money or something. I'll give you like a 60 to 90-minute massage, like once in a while, either once a month or something like that on my really when I really need it. Yeah, Dr. Gluon is awesome. And he wears a little fez hat. This is the little red thing is his little fez hat that he always is wearing. So if you Google like Dr. Gluon, he's on every streaming thing. I forget which one of those is most. Maybe Twitch might be higher than the rest of them, or maybe even YouTube. I don't know which one is his highest thing. I would have to Google that, and I might do that in a minute. Massage therapist. Yeah, we're gonna try to work on that. What does the shirt mean? Yeah, we answered that. I remember when you got that hat. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, they're getting better, and my mind is finally a little better. I don't know if I'll start watching shows in the meantime. What do you mean read along? Read along to what? I don't have Audible or anything, so no, I can't like have somebody like my bot or whatever read it for me. Mr. Lantern, is that the real Mr. Lantern? Let's see. It probably is. I don't know. It's only got 2 videos. It's 13 subscribers and 2 videos. So I don't think that is the real Lantern, unless that's a fake Lantern. So I don't trust that one. So it's not boxing gloves. This is a fez hat, like a red fez hat. It's not actually a boxing glove. It's like an actual hat, and it's got the little strings hanging on it. So it's not technically a boxing glove. No, it's a fez, like a fez hat. Yeah, I don't know because he's got like he streams all the time. So I'm gonna have to put you in timeout for being a fake account. We'll start with 10 minutes. We'll go from there. And now I don't have to read all the messages because yeah, some of my rules are if you're gonna come in on fake accounts and you're like spamming the chat like that. But yeah, we that these are not boxing gloves. I don't know what BPM is saying. Frequencies are satanic. I don't know what they're saying there. What do you mean frequencies? What does that mean with frequencies things? I don't know what you're talking about. Look at the healing frequencies. And then someone else said frequencies are satanic. Well, I don't really do a lot of acupuncture or anything like that, but I will go and get a massage if I find like I like it. I used to get little 15-minute massages at the one salon. We would go and we'll get a 15-minute massage just on our neck and shoulders. And so it wasn't you weren't fully lying down with the oil and all that stuff too. But yeah, going and getting like the salon music or this, it's like a relaxing spa music and like some kind of oil or something or lotion. That would be cool. So yeah, and I'd have to get back in touch with her because I was going to have it all set up. And then that's the day I think I went to the ER or something. Yeah, it was the day I went to the ER. I had it all set up. I was going to also get a mani pedi on the same day because she was available. And then I was like, I had to call back and cancel um, because of the ER. I got everything coming up on my phone. $3 Big Buford alert. All the boss of all the burgers for just $3. Well, no, I don't think I want that today. And we do get sometimes things delivered, but certain days, like I think it was last Saturday, there was like nothing available that would deliver. So we had to either go pick it up or just pick something here at the house. No, did you not read the title? What does the title say? I don't see what the title says. Let me click the edit button again. It says Jesus Calling Daily Devotional March 3rd, 2025. Also recapping yesterday's church service. Does that have anything to do with the meatball? So, yep, we're going to move your comments. Next one, you're going to get timed out. So, I don't know who's telling you about any of this stuff. Next one, you're going to get timed out. So, I don't tolerate people coming in here trying to lie or think they're being cute or whatever, being annoying. Um, coming here lying to me about anything and everything. Yeah, that's I'm not going to stand for that. You're going to eventually be up to, I'm not going to ban anybody. So we'll eventually just keep doing timeouts until we get to the 24 hours and then you can't come back. Or you have to make another account. And then if I have another account, you have to wait 20 minutes now to be able to use the account. So there's that. So let's read the Jesus Calling and then, or actually, let's go over the church service. So last night, I already got the demon healed. So then last night, I was there and they were, talking about letting go and letting God. Um, yeah, don't listen to anyone unless it's me or the Discord that I'm in. But I don't think you're in that Discord, so you probably don't listen to anybody because everybody's gonna say everything they can about me, and they could also be a lot of fake me out there. They had fake accounts of me before, and you could try to take them down, but then YouTube wouldn't take them down. They would have my same exact name but a different picture, or they would use my pictures. So there's all that too. So if you're streaming, you can actually click on it to see if it's a real account. And so let's see what your channel says. 6 subscribers, and there's no content. So I don't know if they ever had content. So that could also be a fake person as well. I just throwing that out there. But some people are fake, some people are not. Some people run fake accounts. So like I say, I went up to the front and prayed, and then later, when they did the altar call, I went up there again. And I just felt like all the peace, all the stress, all the anxiety, all the anger and hate and everything from my past. I just like let the past go. Everyone that caused some of my past issues, let them all go. God will show me if it's like meant to be to do lawsuits or not. I'm also going to probably be scrubbing some people from my social media or turning them into unlisted accounts, unlisted streams, unlisted videos. And then if I want to completely delete them in the future, I might. It's going to take time though to go through every single video and unleash certain ones. So I don't, I mean, you can download them if you want to and go from there, but they're probably just going to be unlisted. So if you have the thing, you can do it. But if you start trying to like put it somewhere or stream it somewhere yourself or show me on my other on your other accounts, then yeah, that will be reported and possibly even taken legal action for doing streaming my content. And so after that, I was so peaceful. I came home after the morning service and I was telling Adam, because Adam kind of freaked out too a lot and I was seeing things too. And so I not like I was seeing things, but sometimes it would be there and Adam would see it. And he could tell there was like the negative energy in the house. You can't restream my face. You can't restream anything that I stream. So you can actually talk about me. You can probably mention my name. But if you stream my voice, if you stream anything about me, then yes, I can come after you for that and I can take you down for copyright strikes. I know there's fair use stuff, but that's not fair use if you're using it without my consent. If you're using my streams, they're my copyright material. You cannot use them. So yes, that's true. That is true. And so then, like I say, well, that's a lie. So that's your first warning. Next one, you're getting a timeout. That's a lie because they do copyright strike accounts. It's almost automatic that you get the copyright strike. I don't care if you're a restreamer. You do not have my permission. If you use me without my permission, then we'll start with 5 with you. If you stream me without my permission, then we will have a problem. I don't care if you delete the video. I can go through YouTube and prove that you streamed and prove that it's my content. So you can say or do whatever you want to, but no, I'm not gonna deal with it, and I don't have time to deal with it. So, well, I'll have to do that later. And this is March 3rd. Jesus calling. I love you for who you are, not for what you do. So, Jesus loves us for who we are, not for anything that we do. Many voices, V for control, or vie for control of your mind, especially when you sit in silence. You must learn to discern what is my voice and what is not. See the difference between the devil's voice and God's voice, or like an evil spirit's voice and an angel's voice or God's voice. So you ask my spirit to give you this discernment. And so God will tell you which one's his voice and which one's not his voice. And I'm not going to talk about all the blessings and everything that I'm going to have in the future. I'm going to talk about things that are my purpose. And like I say, I'm not going to live to be an older woman. I'm not going to live to be my mom's age. I'm not even going to be able to live close to that. I have like a good 5 to 7 years left. And God has shown me this, that I'm going to live 5 to 7 more years. So we're talking 2030 to 2032. And I will help a lot of people. And I'll help some animals from the animal shelters and, help other people. And I'll slowly start gaining subscribers, or maybe I'll gain subscribers by the ton, but eventually I might, get play buttons. We don't have to go on that. We went on that in the other channel. I mean, earlier in another stream. So, there's all of that that's going to happen. And it's going to be a blessing because I'm only serving God. I'm not serving man. I'm not serving me. I'm serving God. There's a big difference between serving man and yourself and serving God and what God wants you to do. And I've given peace with like, I'm going to die in like a few years. I've given peace with that. Mom always like, I really don't want you to go. I really want you to go before me because I don't think you can handle when I die. And then my dad has said before that with my health issues, you're lucky you're going to live to be age 50. Well, yes, I'll live to be age 50. I'm going to die sometime between the ages of 51 and 53 or ages 50. Because like if it's exactly 2 years or 5 years, I'll technically be 49. So because my birthday's not till next month. So we'll go from there and it'll be okay. And my life is going to be okay. Or actually, wait a minute, 46. Technically, I'll still be 51. Okay, I got that wrong. Okay, well, that sounds interesting. I will pay for a water well in Africa, and then they can name it after me. Okay, that's okay. I Adam, or Scrappy Doo. You want to be called Scrappy Doo again? I can't remember if that's what we came up with, but that sounds familiar. Scooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby Doo, where are you? Dun, 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 dun. I forgot the rest of that. But yeah, Scooby and Scrappy Doo. And I had like a lot of Scooby, like Scrappy Doo. Yeah. Yeah, Scrappy Doo. Yeah, Scooby Doo. And Scrappy too. And Scrappy Doo too. Or something like that in the Scrappy ones. They're like, and Scrappy Doo too. Yeah, something like that. I haven't watched them in a long time, but I put them on my Max account. Actually, it's somebody else's Max account that he's let me borrow or use until he doesn't use it anymore. So yeah, most of my children run around in circles trying to obey the other voices directing their lives. Okay, so don't do that. It's saying this results in a fragmented, frustrating patterns of living. So it's going to make you frustrating, and then you're gonna be fragmented, whatever that means. I think it's like broken pieces. I think is what fragmented means. Do not fall into this trap. Yep, don't fall into that trap. And see, I got saved or I got healed before, and then I got real sick with all the stomach issues, and I never did go back. So if I'd kept going back, I would be a lot better place than I am now. Probably physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. And it's possible that I can go back and serve God through music again. Are there days where I can stand for 30 minutes to an hour during church service? Probably not. But maybe I can do one song or two songs and like be part of it. I don't know about that. You would have to show me proof of that, Bukaki. Or Lancer would have to show me proof of that. And so I still don't trust it. Yeah, it only has two videos. I don't trust that. So he's back. So I'm going to put you in like a 5 minute timeout again because I don't think that's the real answer. Yeah, don't tell me what to do. Don't say that I'm banning the wrong things. So that's another warning for you. Next one, you're getting a timeout. Yeah, I like the hat and t-shirt. Keep calm and glowing. Then I got the baseball hat on for the show. I still have the 2021 version. I may be able to with my EA Play be able to get another version that's like not this year but the one before because I can get the Madden ones. So I should be able to get the baseball ones too. And I get a discount with Sims. I don't have all the Sims done yet. I think the last one I bought was that Love Struck, so I still got to get the Life and Death one, and I still got to get the new one that's going to come out. I don't know if the new one's out yet. I think it comes out like this week. I think maybe I'm wrong. They've been doing videos and stuff about it. I think it comes out like this week. Well, when you're lying about it, go ahead. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie. I'm going to put you back in timeout. I already told you this. Go ahead and keep lying. I told you lying was not acceptable. And what you think is lying, what I think is lying, might be two different things. But if I think you're lying, and I can prove that you're lying, and I have proof that's only got two videos on the account, that is not Mr. Lantern. So you can tell me all day that it is, but I don't think it is. Okay. So you walk closely with me each moment, listening for my directives, and you enjoy my companionship. Okay. So you listen to God and listen for anything He tells you to do, and you enjoy His company. Like he's your best friend or like he's your father. Some people just think that he's basically like your father because there's God and Jesus and the Holy Ghost. Refuse to let other voices tie you up in any knots. So don't let other people get you down. Don't let other voices make you, upset or whatever. I'm not upset with any of you guys, but I'm just telling you, I don't tolerate lies. I don't tolerate stuff. And then this is a family friendly channel now. So a lot of lying and cursing will also get you timed out. I don't want to ban anybody because then I want you guys to be able to stay here and listen to hear what I want to say. And there's going to be like 100 accounts if I keep banning everyone. So, and it ties you up in knots. And this is another verse. My sheep know my voice and follow me wherever I lead. It's like that Jesus talking to you. So my sheep, so his flock of sheep know my voice and will follow me wherever I lead. And take that down for a minute. So if you're close with God, you're going to know his voice from other voices, and they're going to follow you whenever he leads. Or when you need help and you struggle, you go to God. You don't go to your family. I mean, so your family might be there right in the area. So, but like I didn't know what to do this morning or Sunday morning. So my mom just prayed, and I didn't see him again. But then I knew that was something wrong, and there was an evil presence. Then when I was going through the house to go from my room to go get a bottle of water from the kitchen, I'm seeing a lot of blackness and even darker than normal in the living room. I'm like, well, maybe I don't step foot in that room because that's where the demon is hiding right now, or the demon is like using it as his area right now. So yeah, so there was that, and I was like, I really need to get prayed over. I need Tina. I've been asking the church's line to get Tina or Pastor Tim or somebody to come and pray for me or pray. But they've been really busy. And it was like their busy week. Somebody had died, and they were having the funeral stuff Saturday. So I was like, sometimes if you can't do all that stuff, the best thing to do is just go to church. I was going to go to the early one, but Mom thought it was a little too early. And so I wanted to go to both, but we compromised on one. And then I went back to the night service. Now, Wednesday, if I'm able to drive myself and she wants to stay home and rest or a little bit of break from each other and doesn't want to go on a Wednesday night too, then I can drive myself. They have a thing where they value your car. So even if I drove myself, I can still park by the front door and walk in, and they park my car for me. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And a lot of people already know my address. So thank you, Footnet, for no. And I think we had problems with you though on one of the last streams. So I'm not banning you. I'll let that comment stay. Just say that's a no. And that's a homeless. Is my channel now nephew friendly? Well, certain streams are going to be like kid friendly, but I'm not gonna like not if I put them as kid friendly, like these particular streams, and then there would be no commenting. So all the comments would be gone if I put it as accessible for kids under 18. Or so that's why I don't do that. But I've told some people, that have if they have kids, that some of these Jesus calling things are going to be family friendly. They're going to be acceptable. I'm not going to curse as much as I can. I'm not human. I mean, I'm a human, so that's going to happen once in a while. But especially during the Jesus calling things, I'm not going to do hardly any cursing or any cursing. Now, every now and then when I'm playing a video game and I get upset, yes, I sometimes say curse words. Or if I get upset at something, I might say a curse word. But I don't try to set a curse word. Okay. But that helps support my back a little bit. So I'm not just sitting straight against, the chair. Even though this is a nice chair and was like a $500 chair, I've had this chair for like 13 years now or something like that. Yeah, 13 years. I need a new chair probably because this is 13 years old. But yes, it's an old chair. Is it a good chair? Yes. Because I sat in like every single chair. And there was only like two that could be okay. They were similar, so I just picked one. No, it says keep calm and glue on. And there's a guy named Dr. Glue On. He has a different name, but he goes by Dr. Glue On. And he does a lot of streaming and video games. And this is his red fez hat. So this is one of the shirts that he had for his merchandise. Let me get a cough drop or go take my cough medicine. I'll just wait because I got to take my medicine at 5 anyways. So I got one more hour. So if I can do a cough drop, that will help me. Cough drop. When did I get Play-Doh? And how did I get Play-Doh? Is that this colorful stuff? Let me see this for a second. Oh my goodness, if this is the real stuff. Oh my God, I think it is. But it looks really gross. How long does Play-Doh last, guys? Because this is old. Old. And of course it's on. It used to be really colorful. Why did it look like this now? Contains wheat. Okay. So Play-Doh has wheat in it. Please don't eat Play-Doh. It's got wheat in it. Not good for you. Okay, guys. So we'll be in it for too long. It might be. It might be a particle. But that's what his name that he goes by. I don't know what the fez means, but he likes to wear the fez. So I was look. I don't know about the gluing thing being a particle, so I'll let that one stand. I thought the fez was representative of the pre. Okay. Ow. Okay, we need the tennis ball again. Okay. I've already done biofreeze and stuff, but they see I didn't want to wash my hair and everything with this. The water's all screwed up. So they said we have to boil water for 2 or 3 days. You know how much water it's going to take for us to boil water and put it in the bathtub? Or I'll just have to do a sponge bath, buy a bucket of water or something. So then I can't sit and do the Epsom salt bath, which is what I was going to do tonight. And next thing you know, they've been working on trying to fix the water in our town for a while because sometimes it does this and it'll turn yellow and brown and crap. So um, we use filters everywhere. We don't drink like the actual water. We use the filtered water. But because it's all messed up, we can't like wash the dishes. It's probably gonna be bad to do laundry. Never heard of that museum, so I have no clue. What does your church say about something constant? I don't know what that even says. So I have fasted before. Yes, I have fasted before. But with my diabetes, it's not good to fast. It's really not, because then if you don't eat enough, then your sugar drops too low. And so yeah, it's not the best thing to do. I mean, if I had electrolytes, like if I had sports drinks, then I could probably fast a little bit, like for one day or something. But I'm not going to fast for like a week on just sports drinks. I have to have food and protein, and I'm on a lot of pills. So if I'm only having sports drinks and stuff, I would need like protein. So it's hard for me to do. Um, yeah, right now. So keep calm and turn the Carrie show on. Yeah, I don't think Glenn will like me like using his clothes merchandise for that. But we've talked to Visions about this, and you guys remember. Let me see if I can even get it out here. I have these other ones too, but like the Carrie Show stickers. This is not even before my purple hair. It was like me with the red glasses with my dark red hair. My hair is like a little different now from that. But that was me with dark red hair and the red glasses. And it's a good picture of me because it's a few years ago. Do I look the same like that now? I don't think I look the same as that now. So that would be a good thing. If, yeah, it is a pretty picture of me. And Exhume Visions can make those maybe. I've got a ton of stickers, but maybe they can make those and like put me, and then we can put me on a shirt. Well, I look about the same. I mean, that's only like 5, 7 years ago. I don't know exactly when that is. I mean, it's not that long ago. And there's not really any videos I don't think out there that are even still around of me like when I started, because I took them all down because of Alex, and then I never was able to get them back. I should have refused and just picked the channel over Alex, because I mean the channel's still here. Alex is gone. Alex died. I mean, come on. Should have been a no-brainer. Yeah, I really liked Alex. I loved Alex. So for some reason, I don't know why, I picked Alex. Do I regret that now? Maybe a little bit, because I lost like 800 videos, or so close to 800 videos. I think it was 756 videos. Now I have like 1,100 videos. So, and that's some of the time taking breaks and taking time off. So, but God's going to be able to lead me and show me what to do, and what to do, what to say. There's a possibility that we could start reading the children's Bible and the stories and stuff in it, and go from there. And it's gonna be a lot easier to understand. If you get the King James version, I don't understand the King James version. The NIV version, I kind of understand, and maybe the New King James version, I kind of understand and can explain it a little bit. But if you give me like the King James version, or some kind of like, if you give me the actual Hebrew version, no, that's not gonna help me. I barely know English in some things. So 1,100. Well, it's more than 1,100. It's not exactly 1,100. Micah's mother held 1,100 pieces of silver in trust for her son. Is that in the Bible? That Micah and his mother. I mean, I'm not a Bible expert. We'll say this: I've never read the Bible all the way through. I've tried several times. Something would happen, and I would just stop, or I would get bored, and I'm like, even when I was using the NIV version, like I said, the student Bible, and it would give you, like, you could do it in 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years. I think I was even trying to do the 3 years or the 5 years, and I still was like, it's just too much to do it every single day, every single day, every single day. But God showed me that even if I read the children's Bible, I'm going to get the gist out of everything. That's another Dr. Gluent channel. The gist of it. He will take games that he does, like, play like it the first time, and then do it like a tutorial or something on them, and then like do the video and like, well, this is the gist of it, about the games. So let's read the scriptures, and then we'll go and maybe do a prayer. We're almost at 1 hour. I kind of wanted to limit it to like an hour or so, or a little more than an hour. I didn't want to do a full 2 hours because I have to like do the little videos real quick on. I'm going to try to do Instagram and Facebook, and maybe get around to X, but Instagram doesn't have as many followers. But X, I didn't do the actual post about the other things. So why don't I just do tonight, maybe do one other one, and then like another day just do, but at least stream on 2 channels and go from there. Okay, so these are the scriptures. Ephesians 4:1-6. As a prisoner for the Lord, then I urge you to live a life worthy of the calling that you have received. Okay, so you're going to live your life worthy. So that doesn't mean do everything that you want to do. You're going to live your life worthy of God by what He's giving you. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient. That's a real hard one for me. Patience and fears, I think, is like that too. I cannot be patient. The dog is not patient. He will sit there and beg and beg and beg anytime you're eating until you're basically done. I don't care how much it is. He will whine and whine and whine. We saw him in here the other day, and he was just whining and trying to say the I love you thing and all this stuff. But he gets a little bit of bites, but he's not going to get like we used to feed him because he's lost a lot of weight and he's doing pretty good. Make every effort to keep, um, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit, which is the Holy Spirit, through the bond of peace. So you're going to make every effort to keep things and keep the peace. Because when you start conflict, then you're going to have more conflict. And then sometimes you're going to want conflict and drama. Do I want a lot of conflict and drama? Sometimes I like watching on TV, but do I want it in my life? No, not too much drama is really bad for you and can cause you to, cause you mental issues and stuff and anger issues. There is one body, there is one body and one spirit. So you're only allowed one body and one spirit. You don't have the 9 lives like they say with the cats and stuff. Just as you were called to one hope when you were called, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. That's a lot right here there at the beginning, but so you're basically, there's only one Lord. They say one faith, but there's a lot of faiths out there. They say one baptism. Some churches believe that if you rededicate your life to the God, sometimes you need to be rebaptized and recleansed. So some don't like it. Depends on the church. One God. Yeah, there is only one God and Father of all. There's not all these evil, not evil, but false gods is what I was trying to say. Or praying to like a statue or something, or to Buddha, or any of those other things. Yeah, I don't believe in that. I think Christianity is the one faith. So any Christianity type church, I think some of the Catholics believe in some things, but a little bit different than what we believe in. But I think some of the Catholics, if they really believe in God and are saved, then they will still go to heaven. Maybe not every Catholic because they don't always believe in salvation. But if you are saved, then I believe you're going to go to heaven. And no visions. We talked about the shirts, maybe with the sticker. You can kind of see them over here behind me. Or actually, it's this side. No, this side. Wrong way. I don't know. That's a good question. Do dogs believe in salvation? I think there is the thing that they say all animals go to heaven because they can't literally say that they want to go to heaven or say that they don't want to go to heaven. They say that there's animals in heaven because it talks about it in the Bible. I haven't read that in a long time, but I'm pretty sure there are animals in the Bible. And Pixel's playing a video game. Well, good for Pixel. Okay, so that was Ephesians 4:3-6. So there's one God. And then there's the Father of all, which is, that's also over everyone. And he's through everyone and in everyone. But when you accept God into your life or accept Jesus into your heart, then that's when you're fully saved. Then there's the baptism of the Holy Spirit and baptism by fire, what they call it, when you get the gift of the tongues. Not everybody can get the types of tongues. It's just like with the Noah Ark thing. There was 2 animals. They tried to save 2 animals of each animal. So I don't know how much room there is in heaven. Nobody knows like how much space there's going to be up there for all the millions and millions of animals. But if an animal dies, I think those animals, maybe there's difference. There's a difference between that and then the rapture and the taking of the people. So I don't know. And that's something I'd have to ask the pastor about because that's something I don't know. When he has brought, okay, this is John 10:4. When he has brought out all his own, he goes on ahead of them, and his sheep follow him because they know his voice. So when he's brought out everything, he goes ahead of all of them, and then he gets followed by the sheep because they know that he's the one in charge. So that's pretty cool. So this is and sheep. There's a lot of sheep mentioned in the Bible. Sheep doesn't actually necessarily mean sheep or lamb, but that's like like of your offspring, or not really offspring, but like your livestock. And so you have your livestock and they're going to follow you because you're the leader and you go forward or whatever sometimes. But there's stubborn ones out there, they're not going to follow. Mr. Lantern, let me see. Let me see. You're still coming in. You only have 13 subscribers and 2 videos. You had 215 views. So I don't know why. Is this like your secondary channel or something? Because this like it doesn't make sense. I'll just let you stay till the end because we're getting close to being over anyways. Yeah. Well, you have to be saved. You have to ask Jesus into your heart. And it doesn't matter what kind of life you live. You just have to be a Christian and be saved. Repent and ask Jesus to come into your heart. That's how I believe. I know we can talk about the plan of salvation another time, but that's what I believe. John 3:16. For whosoever loveth the world and believeth in him, and they should not perish but have everlasting life. That's the prayer salvation verse right there. But there's a few others. But so basically, you have to repent for all your sins. God has already forgiven you for your sins, and once you ask for forgiveness, then they're wiped away. So that's when I had the thing with the thing yesterday. Like I was like, even though I've wiped all my sins away, you can try to live a sin-free life, but you're going to break something once in a while, and it's not really the commandments, but you're going to sin once in a while because nobody's perfect except for Jesus and God. And so then you have to repent those sins when you do sin again, whether it be like language, whether it be a lot of different things. If you guys understand what I'm saying, um, I'm not saying about that, but I'm just saying God has shown me and blessed me like what the things I'm going to do before I die, and what I'm going to accomplish, and what like the legacy is going to be. So if I get to 1 million subscribers, if I get that other place that I've seen in my dreams, 1 million subscribers is a big accomplishment. Not everybody gets 1 million subscribers. There's tons of YouTubers that got more than 1 million. But maybe they're going to live longer than me, maybe not. And mom's going to live longer than me because I mean, her mom died at 90, or no, 90, and then grandpa died. I think he was 89. So yeah, he was 89, and then she was 90, something, or maybe 87 or 88. But either way, they were both close to 90. She was almost 91, I think. No, you can't just never sin, and you can't type never all in caps like that and just scream it. So I'm just going to remove that comment. We're not talking timeouts yet because we're getting close to the end. So basically, you cannot say that you're never going to sin because that's a lie. It is good that you want to be a good Christian and everything, but even pastor sins. Even like pastor, everybody sins at one time or another. Say you get mad and road rage and flip somebody off for something. That's actually technically sinning. And there's a lot of things out there that can't be sinning, like premature sex and stuff. Before marriage, sex before marriage. It's not called premature. I think it's called something else. Fornication. Fornication before marriage. Big words. Fornication. So yeah, if you do the deed or whatever before you're married, that's technically sinning. Living in sin. When you live with somebody before you're married, that's technically wrong too. So he brings out all of his own, all of his livestock. He goes ahead of them, and his sheep will follow him because they do know his voice, and that's John 10:4. So what I get out of this today is that Jesus loves us for who we are, faults and all, and not for what we do for him. He would appreciate that we do stuff for him, yes, but we don't have to do stuff for him. And many voices are going to control your mind, especially like when you come in here and you're thinking and you're being silent, stuff like that. Um, yeah, you're going to hear voices sometimes. Yeah, maybe they're your guardian angels. Maybe they're God. Maybe they're not your guardian angels, and they're not God, and they're something else. Like I've got 10 guardian angels. I never expected to have 10 because Cindy told me one time she had 3. And I was talking to this other girl that like from the area, and I told her she has her son because her son died very 17. And then I see 4 other family members with her that's helping take care of her son as well. And they're all there together. They're all there waiting for her in the future, and they'll all see each other again. And because she's very Christian, we've been praying for each other. So it's been interesting to see some of these things and all of this. I might not do the other thing until later, and I may just do this stream only today. But in the future, I'm going to start trying to do Jesus Calling from time to time on other things. Maybe promote my YouTube channel. Tag it in my YouTube channel and say, well, for actual daily ones, go to my YouTube channel because once a week we're going to have the prayer and song version, like kind of like a church, like this. Only we're going to do songs. We're going to probably do a cappella with the instruments. Um, what else? Excuse me because I have my cough drop because it helps keep me from coughing. And I take my medicine in about an hour. I haven't done the restraining order yet. I'm still waiting to talk to attorneys and talk to God and see if I really need the restraining order, or if he can actually stop and scrub. Has he scrubbed me from his channel yet? Probably not. I want to be scrubbed from all of his channel. You can play as all of them, yes. Adam, you can play as the girl or whatever, Gertrude or whatever her name is. You can play as Odie. You can play as Garfield, and there's 2 or 3 other ones you can play as. So I think I still have the game. I may have to update it, but I still have it. I'm not going to play it tonight, but I think if I keep the way it is, and will keep going the way it is, if I get another 2 good weeks of sleep, like every day, every day, every day, like 5 hours plus or 6 hours plus, because there's like a lot of times I can't sleep. So when I see the psychiatrist in a couple weeks as well, we'll talk about maybe putting me on a muscle relaxer, or I mean I'm on muscle relaxers, but maybe put me on a sleeping pill, or see if I can increase my muscle relaxers. But if I increase my muscle relaxers, then I'm all tired during the day. But I will get naps though, and they're at the ball. I'll pick it up later. I'll pick it up after because I got to get all of it on the floor, and that's going to be kind of painful for me, but we'll get it done. What do you mean the 100 Garfield channel challenge? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about having kids like as Garfield, or doing 100 Garfield streams? I mean, that's going to take a long time. I probably wouldn't get that done in time. So 100 is a challenge that you make up. Well, I don't know if I want to do a challenge that you make up personally, but so it's just a challenge you made up. Well, I mean, we could do, say we work up to 25 Garfield streams and just different ones. I mean, different characters, different ones. Okay. Let me just look at this real quick. I will look at that Parmesan stuff. I may have to go get this Parmesan stuff pizza because I haven't had pizza in a while and it's still only 4 o'clock. I could go get pizza today. Yep, we could go get pizza today. $100? That's going to take me years. I'm not even able to stream like 15 to 30 minutes right now. When I come back to streaming on the games, I'm going to probably start with like 15 to 30 minutes at a time. It's going to be my games of my choosing. Yes, Garfield will be part of that because it's a PG, like G version. So yeah, I can do that. There's a Mario, not a Mario Kart, but there's something else. There's a Sonic one. There's a Sonic card. I think I have that one too. I got it for like 3 years, maybe like $5 or $7. I think I got Garfield for like $3 or $5, and then I got the Sonic one for around that. It was cheaper. I haven't even went through and like got games. I've only been getting like, I'm just adding them to, because if I go through my list, it says I have over 400 games. But is that all downloaded? No, I went through my list the other day and got rid of some that I'm not playing and stuff, or that I'm not going to play. So and and all my games are going to stay on my PlayStation account. But will I stream the R-rated versions? Maybe certain ones I do for myself, but I don't want them on my channel. And so we might think about deleting some of the old ones, or just deleting certain things that I feel uncomfortable with having on my channel. And God will show me which ones. God will like click the button for me or whatever. We're going to start with unlisting a few things. I'm not going to take everything off my channel because I want to kind of show the Carrie before that was living in sin, living against God, and the Carrie now that's like fully living for God. I feel like I'm glowing too. If you look at me and actually my skin is, I know I'm very pale too, but my skin feels like I was glowing. And that picture for some reason looks like I'm kind of glowing, or it looks like maybe it's the lighting. But I think that I'm like glowing now because I'm like with the light and everything. Once you like do the Holy Ghost and stuff and get the talking in tongues, yeah, there's nothing like it. There's no like peace. There's no love. There's no nothing that I've been able to find that is comforting and peaceful as speaking in tongues and getting prayed over and getting rid of the demon and living for God, and then being able to be excited and tell everyone about it. And so I don't know why God gave me a demon, but I think I was oppressed, but I was a couple steps away from being possessed too. And if I stayed in my room there's a possibility that thing will try to attack me, and even the 10 angels may not have been able to fight it off. If it's a strong demon, you can have a million angels. It's going to be very hard to like fight a demon. And then once you're possessed, it's even harder. And they have to go through the church or go through different things and do the exorcisms of. And so it can be very hard to get rid of in your time. If you wait too long and don't try to get help, then there may not be no help. So let's look up this Domino's pizza, see what it's supposed to have. First ever Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. Is it actually stuffed into the crust and it's just Parmesan cheese? Because I love Parmesan cheese. Oh, great. We got to update the app. Well, then I'll look on something else. I'll just Google it. New stuffed crust Domino's. Because for some reason my app needs to be updated. Or maybe I get an email. I need to check my emails. Did it just come out today? I can't just a stupid phone to type new stuffed crust. No, that's not it. They're bringing up stuffed crust. Okay, 10 hours ago. Let's read this. CNBC. Oh, they're good. Finally launches stuffed crust to keep the customers away from the rivals. 30 years after they introduced it for Pizza Hut. They're now take their own take on the new classic menu item. They worked on their own version for 3 years to make sure they got it right. Okay, stop. Ahead of the launch, I got all these things popping up. Ahead of the launch of the Parmesan stuffed crust, the pizza chain will spend open 12 weeks of training franchises in 7,000 stores on how to make it properly. Okay, that's good enough. But you get off. How do I get these craps on my phone? Okay, we're gonna turn our phone off and back on. Stop. There we go. Got that off. No, I have to fix it later. Okay. All right. Next music for Eddie. I don't know, but I've done the Jesus Calling and what it means to me. So basically, you have to live your life close to God. You can't just be living in sin. Yes, I have tried those bacon and cheese things that came out. I've tried them all except for because I've had I think I've even tried the cheese ones. So I've tried the pepperoni, the cheese ones, and now they have a bacon and cheese. So yes, I've tried all of those. They're very good, very good. And the bacon and cheese ones have like some kind of the cheddar sauce that they used to have on the pretzel crust. So yes, very good. Yeah, sometimes when you eat too much candy, it can make your stomach hurt. My mom did that for Valentine's Day. Like my worker got her this huge, or not a huge thing, but like the Luxor chocolates, this big bag, and she ate the whole bag. She's like, "Well, that's why it's here, so I'm gonna eat it." And then she was drinking too much caffeine. I finally got her to like lower her caffeine level and change to like decaf after like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and then slowly work it back to 7, so she could sleep better and more soundly and not be as angry and irritated all the time. Yeah, they are amazing. The seasoning on it and the little things and then the stuff inside, they are perfect. They're crispy, a cheese on the outside, and then soft, chewy cheese and toppings on the inside. And so I can't have the ones with the tomato sauce right now, but I will be able to have those in the future. I don't know what Mr. Land is trying to say. Maybe she'll like testing one too, but he says testa, like testing. Okay, but I've had a good time. It's 1:15, 1 hour and 50, almost 15 minutes. Or I can get them without sauce. That's true too. I can get them without sauce. I can get them with the cheese sauce. Maybe they can put the cheese sauce even in the pepperoni ones. That would be interesting. Maybe they come already made or something. I don't think they come already made, but they might. And then you just have to cook them. I know the crazy bread, it comes like already made, and then they brush the buttery soap and on them, and then when they're done, you put the cheese on them. Yeah, the bacon ones are really good. I love anything bacon pretty much. I've been liking those Wendy's Son of the Baconators because I can't eat like the whole one. Of course, I cut it in half and eat one. I don't know if it'd be cheaper that way, but I get it without everything and only just get the meat and bacon. But I'm not big on American cheese, but they got an Asiago cheese, so I get two slices of Asiago cheese and then the bacon, and then I just put a little salt on it. And it's good. I got a message here that I've been waiting for like an hour. So just let me like respond to someone, and then we'll say prayer and end the stream. Give me just a minute. I'm almost done. Okay. Somebody asked about my physical therapy. Yeah, better be good in here. Okay. What are you talking about fanny pack? I, I used to have a fanny pack. I don't know if I still use it, but I used to have like two or three actually. We had like three, and one was like a nice leather one. Are we talking about actual fanny packs that like go around your waist and stuff, like with the stuff you can put in like a purse? Yeah, those are kind of good, like if you're walking or hiking, stuff like that. Otherwise, you need just a backpack is fine. Eddie, be nice to Lantern. You can't just like give orders. You can't just give orders. Did Fears make up another account, or is this just a fake Fears? It's only 4 subscribers. Well, I mean that's the name of your actual Fears account. There's Fears Man 26, and then there's John Fears Vlogs with the exclamation point. So this is not the real Fears. So I'll let you stay for a minute because we're ending. We're gonna have prayer and we're gonna end it. Did anyone have any specific prayer requests? I'll give you like 5 minutes to type in Pacific. Specific. I can type this, not the Pacific Ocean, but specific. Uh, specific. I got it. Okay, it's gonna take me a second sometimes. Specific prayer requests. They can be unspoken. I'm not gonna take like weird requests or like that annoying. I don't know how to say it. I'm just not gonna take the weird ones, but I will pray for that person. I'm just not gonna say that what they want me to pray for. So that's what I'll do with those. But I'm also gonna pray for everyone in here and everyone watching that'll watch this later. Okay, so you got 5 minutes. Any prayer requests? If not, then I will just say bless everyone in this room and stuff like that. But is this the girl? I'm trying to think who this is. Oh, she was. Yeah, I know who this is. Okay, it took me a second to figure out who that was. All right, let's see what this says. Cheese on cheese on cheese. What does this say? Is this like a website? I don't want to update right now. I have to update everything. All right, today's the 3rd of March, and I think I got that updated where it was 2025 instead of 2005. But this, I mean, I don't know how many like versions of this came out. To Carrie from Carrie, 2022. Yeah, I bought it for myself. It came out first in 2004, and then 2011, 12, and 13. So different printings of it. Probably the different versions. Like this is the large print version. 365-day devotional. It says enjoying peace in His presence, and they probably have different covers. Like this is the one that is, and you can put notes, I guess, in the back, which is pretty cool. It has like a space where you can put like notes and stuff. Versus the book cover, that's the book cover. It'll actually just slide off. But yeah, so actually you can't put stuff in there. But this is the book cover for the back. Easy to read, comfort size print. Experience peace in the presence of the Savior who is always with you. And this is the number one best-selling 365-day devotional. Jesus Calling is written as if Jesus himself is speaking directly to you. Words of encouragement, comfort, and reassurance of his unending love. These writings are based on Jesus' own words of hope, guidance, and peace within Scripture, penned by one who loves him and reserves his word. These must-love devotions will help you look forward to your time with the Lord, experience a deeper relationship with Jesus as you savor the presence of the ones who understands you perfectly and loves you forever. Now, see, Mom even does this. She's just rereads it over and over again. Well, you had 5 minutes to type one out. I don't know if you typed one out in 5 minutes. So, what is your actual prayer request? Or I'll just do an unspoken one. No, I'm not going to pray for people to drink again or they're an alcoholic. So that request and that comment's getting deleted, Eddie. I'm sorry. I told you I'm not going to take ones like that. Not going to take ones like that. That actually causes harm to other people. So no, that would not happen. Pray Mr. Lantern knows it. Why are you saying Fierce is a weird person? I mean, you're actually saying that you're John Fierce. Now you're saying Fierce is a bad person at the same time. So time to time you out because you won't. Uh, you told on yourself. Told on yourself there a little bit. The fake fears. Told on yourself. Do I have a whole another one? I do have a whole another one. I got some in the fridge in there. But we're getting close to feeding time. We got a whole 40 more minutes. I could still eat first and then take my medicine after. I could do that too. And I don't even know what I want. If I could get pizza delivered here, that would be great. But there's like probably nothing around. Let me see if they're doing any delivery. And I don't think I can get Domino's delivered that. So maybe I can talk Mom into picking that up. So while we're taking a minute before we pray, let's go to these places and see what's available tonight. Probably nothing. Um, let's see. $30 up to. Don't they have other ones? I could get Little Caesars again. You can get Arby's. Pizza Hut says pick it up, and KFC says pick up, but Little Caesars says and I like Little Caesars. And Crazy Bird would be good. We can always get Domino's another day. There's some new things at Taco Bell looks like, but I can't handle caliente stuff. That's too spicy. You spend $10 at Wendy's, you get a delivery for free. Sonic has a couple things it says. Well, technically in our town we have Casey's gas station. There's another gas station that actually has like the Hunt Brothers pizza. And then there's the Main Street restaurant that has pizza, but their pizza is really horrible. According to my opinion, I don't like their pizza, and I'm a pizza person, so I don't know what it is with their pizza, but their cheese and stuff doesn't taste good on it. And so maybe it's not a good quality. I don't know. I don't know. So no, they're all like in the next town over. So Little Caesars is in the town north of me. They have two Pizza Huts, one in each town. They have a Domino's in the town north of me. So, but they won't be able to deliver here because they're 10 minutes away. But I don't know why Little Caesars can. But so I'm on Uber Eats and seeing what's available. And Pizza Hut always says you have to pick it up. So nope, can't get it. Either I can get like Wendy's or Sonic or Taco Bell, or I can get Little Caesars. or I can go pick it up at the gas station and get a Casey's pizza. They do curbside at Casey's. So Casey's pizza is not that bad. It's a gas station pizza, but it's still pretty good. So it's not bad. Mm. Well, anyway, I just like want to look and see. And since they Domino's, for some reason, Domino's, it says only like the managers can deliver. And I guess if they have one manager, they can't like take time to like deliver this far. So they're always never available. But I love Domino's, especially their Alfredo pizzas and stuff. I like Little Caesars and those little puff things. And I like, I'm not a big fan of pizza as much anymore because I haven't had it in a while. But I think mom got one of those melt things and like the little wings, like plain wings, or maybe she got the wings with sauce. But and then that was a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, my deal is I can try the new pizza or the Domino's, and have to go get it. I could get the Little Caesars delivered to me, so maybe that's. And I hate to have my mom drive around all the time trying to get me food. So it's and if she feels like getting out, that's fine. If not, then it'd just be better to eat here or order it or just fix a frozen one. I have frozen ones too. I have those Totina party pizzas because I used to get the ones from the one place. What were they called? The brick oven. Is it no, not brick oven. It's something I already can't. Oh my god, I can't even think. It's that pizza that I used to like, frozen. Well, it's new. The Wendy's is new, and we get it all the time. We got it after church Sunday. Um, I think the evening, the morning service. I think we got Wendy's. Yeah, Totino's and Kool Aid. I'm not a big Kool Aid person, but I used to like those sports drinks. And now I had to and then I had to start getting the sugar free ones because I had the diabetes. And I drink Dr Pepper Zero. I have not tried some of the newer flavors like the strawberries and cream. I think there's a blackberry. There's some other flavors out there, but I hate to get a whole 12 pack and then not like it. I don't really like strawberry anything, so I doubt that I'm going to like the strawberries and cream. So if once in a while I see it somewhere, and I could try it and give like a review on it. So, but I don't know. We'll see what the Domino's or where we're going to get. Eventually, I'll try that new Domino's thing. So I didn't really get any prayer requests, and it's been several minutes now. So, okay, you're too scared to chat. Are you 15? I mean, who is too scared to be in the chat? Are you a minor? Because it's supposed to be 18 plus. You're acting like a little child. That's my opinion. I don't mean that you're acting like a child, but I think it's a fake account too. So they're just acting like they're a girl and there's a fake account. Yeah, there's nothing here. Just joined July of 24, so not even 6 months. But why don't you like have anything on your screen? You just have subscribe, no content. It doesn't even. It's a 6 month ago count, but you don't have any content or anything. So that's a good sign that you're a bot or a fake account. So what does that say there? Yep, there's the train. Once in a while, we have a trains like all the time of the day. That's probably what established the town was like we were by a train depot, like a little outside of town. There's like a little train depot. And fun fact, when my grandma was older, she was actually in her 80s, and she went back to work working for driving the little railroad guys around, driving them from the hotel to the depot and the depot to the hotel. So yeah, it's a loud train because I'm right here by the window. And then there's like the pastor's house, or what I forget what they call that, the parsonage of the church that's right outside. It's kind of our backyard. There's like our backyard, then like the pastor's house, and then right beside that on the other side is the little church there. And when they do some of the youth group and stuff, they'll be outside playing sports and stuff or running around, kind of like past our backyard, but like in his technically on his backyard. So there's that. I mean, we have a church right here. Mom's like, sometime maybe on a Sunday night, I can just put myself on my scooter and just roll up there to the door and roll myself right in and go to services. I was like, well, you can try it. Now that her pastor's retired, she may try a few things. But Lord, I lead us in prayer tonight, and I come to you humbly, peaceful, and thankful for every the blessings that you've been able to give me in the past 2 days, and being able to get rid of the demon, and being so peaceful, and like just a peacefulness and calmness in this house, and me and mom being able to get along better. I pray for everyone in this chat, Lord. You know their needs more than I do. I pray that you give them wisdom and strength and be able to handle everything for the day to day activities of our normal lives. And I pray that you would help them come closer to you, Lord. If their desires become closer to you, to be thy will, then take care of them, comfort them. I don't know which ones will have their own guardian angels, but sometimes when you've been in a lot of stuff like me, and you have a lot of family members that have died, they watch over you, and they take care of you, and do their best to watch over you and keep you safe until we meet again. And yes, 5 to 7 years doesn't seem like a long time, and it'll go by really quickly. But hopefully, I'll get everything done that I want to do and that you want me to before I die, Lord, so I can serve you. Because I only want to serve you, Lord. I don't want to serve the TV. I don't want to serve, any of these stuff that's out there that I don't need to be doing. So just pray with me. Keep me safe. Keep everyone here safe until we have our next stream. And I appreciate everything and everyone that does for me and supports me. Even the ones that don't really support me and they're a little annoying, I appreciate them too, because maybe they just need to be saved. Maybe they just need a touch from you, Jesus. They just need you. They just need to accept you as Lord and Savior, have you come into their heart, repent from all their sins, and literally they'll be a changed person. Because I'm literally in 2 days I've become such a changed person because I rededicated my life to you and let go and let God in my life. And whether I go into helping children and animals and all these different things that I want to do that you showed me that was my purpose, whether I want to go back and serve you through music again like I did when I was younger, or going back and singing with mom again like we did when we was younger. There's a lot of things I could be doing for you, and you'll show me the right path. You'll show me the right way. But continue to help me have less pain, and continue to have the Holy Ghost, and go on day-to-day lives. And everyone here, go to their day-to-day lives. But have a little comfort for you each day. If they turn to you, that's great. If they turn away from you, then they'll turn back to you maybe someday. Just like me, I've turned away from you so many times. You've always taken me back with open arms every single time. And so, Lord, I just bless the chat, and thank you for blessing me and giving me this opportunity to use my gifts for wisdom and the Bible and you speaking through me on my channel. Even though some of these streams are going to be shorter, once a week we will do the prayer ones and the singing ones, and they'll be more fun. I think people will enjoy them. And thank you for helping Mom find the right instruments to help me use for my channel. And maybe someday in the future, before down the line, that I'll be able to play the piano again, even if it's just very small, 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. Because playing music can really help with your anger and with your anxiety and help calm your stress. Help some of these people to find ways to get a hold of musical interest. If even they get the same things I did that were really cheap. Because you don't have to spend $500 to be able to make music and use your voice and use your hands and use your whatever you need to make music and serve you. Even if you're not the best singer, like my voice has been shot for days and weeks, but I'm still singing. I'm still trying. Am I going to have the best voice? No. So I'm going to rest it for a few days and then start doing the singing streams from time to time and doing the acapellas again. And I appreciate you showing me the different songs to sing and showing me what to do, and continue to bless me at church Wednesday night and anytime I go on Sunday, and help me to be able to get there Wednesday night. Even if Mom's not able to, help me to get there on my own. You helped me get to urgent care on my own, and I made it all the way back home safe. Was I slow? Yes. Would I have to use a walker? Yes. But now I think I'm a little bit better. I'm not using the walker. So thank you for doing that much for me, where I'm able to walk without the walker, Lord. And help me to continue to get stronger every day and continue to serve you in the way that you want me to serve you. And I say all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, amen, guys. No, you don't have to have any videos to watch. Did I time you out or something? I don't think I did. No, it's just, yeah, if you love movies and DVDs, I don't really have a lot of DVDs. I got a few up here. And there's my shoulder a little bit because I'm starting to get sore between my movies. Help you with what? Well, I gave the request for prayer request a while ago, so I don't know which thing that you're wanting me to help you with. I do know a lot of movies, so I mean I can help you probably with movies and stuff. But I'm gonna probably end it here in a couple minutes. I mean, if you have a quick question, I can answer it. But I mean, I understand some people keep their channel private, whether they have videos or not have videos. It didn't really say. It didn't say 0 videos. It just said subscribe or something. So maybe you have the videos on there, maybe you don't. Maybe you're, like I say, you haven't been on YouTube that long. Some people join YouTube at any different times. So there's, okay, I don't know who's text messaging me, but we'll check it out in a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get back to them. All right. Have a good night. I'm going to sing the Carrie song. I wasn't going to sing too much, but we'll do the Carrie song. Let's get the tambourine out for this one. All right. I don't know if it's like upside down or not, but I still haven't ever figured out what this thing says. Oh, let lights. Whoever wrote this Disney stuff, it's like a misprint because I can't figure out what it says. R, or is it H? Yeah, there's too much stuff right together. Like, it's hard to see what it says. So we'll sing the Carrie song and then we'll end it. Let's get it warmed up. Follow the Carrie Brook Road. Follow the Carrie Brook Road. Follow the Carrie Brook Road to Carrie Stream. To Carrie Stream. To the Carrie Show. And one day I'll look up the fruits of the Spirit, start doing that like I did before. But right now, we wish everyone peace, love, happiness, peace, again, because you can't ever have enough peace. And calmness, stillness, all of that kind of stuff. Tranquility would be good. That I've been receiving, like the calmness and the stillness. And a good night's sleep, because we all could use a good night's sleep. Because some people don't sleep very much, or like me, I was sleeping a good, during like a 10-hour, 12-hour period, maybe I would get a good 8 hours of sleep every night because of all the interruptions and everything. But now I'm, in like a 6 or 8 hour period, I'm getting maybe 5 hours, 4 hours less, It is better than zero. I'll tell you that. It's way better than zero. When there's nights where I got zero sleep and only like half an hour, like to close my eyes and maybe get some rest on my eyes. And like my eyes would be so tired all the time. So hopefully after a couple weeks of like full sleep, or maybe 3 weeks, I'm going to go and get my eyes tested and check on new glasses. But I was like, if I do that now, and get my eyes tested, and then, my eyes are still messed up from before, I think the antibiotics is helping with my hearing. I'm thinking my hearing is finally getting better because I had fluid. They found fluid and stuff in my ears. And so these are the antibiotics that the other doctor put me on, would help my sore throat and would help my fluid in my ears. And then she put me on that cough, congestion, and cold medicine that is a expectorant and a cough suppressant, but for high blood pressure. So it wouldn't raise my blood pressure. If anything, it would kind of keep it under control. And my blood pressure was pretty normal. Well, not normal, but normal for me is a tiny bit elevated. Because I think 130 is kind of elevated. So then if it was 142, then there's that. So I appreciate everyone. Like, peace, love, and happiness. And thank you for coming. And I'll see you later. Bye. Okay.